So I walked into a sports bar the other day, sat down and ordered a drink, and I noticed about 2 seats down there was an older gentleman, about 55 years old, an obvious regular at the bar. He knew all the servers by first name, they all knew him, and every time he would order a drink, he would tip his waitress in exchange for a flirtatious smile. And as he checked out and left the building, he flagged down his favorite waitress, handed her a $100 bill in exchange for a flirtatious smile and a hug, and then he left. And you know, I couldn't help but think, you know, the look in this guy's eyes, he really felt like he was some sort of a player. You know, he felt like the affection he was getting, you know, that minimal amount of affection he was getting was normal. And I couldn't help but think, what would have to go wrong in this man's life for that to be his social norm? You know, that's where he gets his affection from. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You see this everywhere you go. And in my personal opinion, it is a very common formula. And I want to tell you guys this, not just for entertainment, but to help prevent this from happening to you. Because this happens to a lot of guys. It's a lot more common than most of you probably think. So, at a young age, you know, we live in a sexually liberated country. So women are out there hopping around from guy to guy. It just happens. They're out there fucking the hot guy chads every weekend. That's just how it goes. So for a guy like this older gentleman, he kind of has to sit back and watch this happen. And he probably doesn't understand why it's happening because he hasn't quite came to the conclusion that these girls are sleeping with the hot guys and he's not necessarily the hot guy, right? So he kind of has to sit on the bench while everybody else is out there playing around and having fun. So what happens, you know, once you move on to your mid to late 20s, women are wanting to settle down. They're getting tired of getting passed around by these hot guy chads. And guys like him become more attractive. You know, they're the safe bet. You know, he's probably not going to cheat on her. He probably makes good money. He's generous. You know, by this age, she's probably had a kid or two, and he'll help raise the kids just like they're his. You know, he'll pay all the bills. He'll take her on nice vacations. And that's the life that she wants at that age, so she settles for a guy like that. So he's basically learning his role in the sexual marketplace. You know, he is a doormat, basically. You know, women are just going to use him to walk all over him. And that's what he's accepted as the norm for his life. But what happens just about every time, eventually that woman is going to get bored of him. And the way divorce laws are set up nowadays, she can divorce him and take a large chunk of his money with her and go back to the hot guy chads. And it always starts out the same way. You know, maybe she gets a gym membership, she starts dressing differently, she gets a new makeover, and now she's starting to request girls' nights out. And we all know what girls' night out is. You know what girls' night out is. That is a hall pass, okay? You know, why this man is giving his wife 5 inches of missionary on Tuesday night, hot guy Chad is giving her 8 inches of doggy style bent over the bathroom toilet in the nightclub. And guys, make no mistake about it. The second she lays eyes on Chad, the attention shifts. Her pupils dilate. The pussy is wet, the mood is set. He provides a feeling to her that this man could never provide to her. This is just the facts. This is just life. That's the way it goes. You know, for some people are on this side, some people are on that side. You just got to know where you're at. So eventually what's going to happen, she's going to divorce him. She's going to realize that she can take a large chunk of his money. You know, she can have a great life without him, and she can go back to fucking the hot guy chads. And I'm sorry guys, I know this sounds this sounds dark and unrealistic, but you know, this is the way it is in Western society. Women have an extreme advantage in the sexual marketplace. And you just got to wake up and deal with it, because these are facts. So, you know, she's going to leave his ass, go back to the hot guy Chad's, and he's left with absolutely nothing, right? Now here he is in his 40s or so, trying to pick up all the scraps and get his life back on track. But, you know, he wasn't attractive when he was young. What makes you think he's going to be attractive now when he's old? I mean, best case scenario, he can get used for his money, as he just did. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times these guys, they choose to be single, and they choose to live this lifestyle where they're just going out. You know, so he goes out, he hits the bar scene, he thinks he's some sort of a player, but little does he know, he is one of the lowest life forms in the entire manosphere. And I don't care if you're a MGTOW, I don't care if you are a PUA, I don't care if you are an incel, whatever it is that you claim, whatever you think you are. This is the lowest life form in the whole entire manosphere. This is the definition of a Betabux. So guys, be aware of your situation, be aware of how you're handling the sexual marketplace. If you choose to walk away, walk away. If you choose to be a part of it, do it on your own terms. Be smart about it. Don't be a Betabux. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed this message. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, the notification bell. That's it, I'm out.